We are back at it again here with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. Here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, continuing to fight and hold support. But in today's volatility, our SPY bot at 2:30 p.m. sent out a bear indicator. And from that moment forward, outflows crossed the midpoint to the downside. Pure weakness there on 42 vision, and put options went up 200% plus within an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. So here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, fighting to hold support and testing key resistance levels. And in today's video, we're going to break down the key levels I would watch going into tomorrow. But before we do, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity that was mentioned this morning over at the Discord. So the home run today was spectacular and beyond expectations. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on and receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So the home run today was from our Tesla bot. Our Tesla bot at 11:15 a.m. sent out a bull indicator, and from that moment forward, inflows crossed the midpoint to the upside, full strength on 42 vision, and call options went up 80% plus within an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge over the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots. We look forward to having you join us, and we strive for opportunities like these every single day. Let's jump to these charts. Here we are with the SPY stock, the S&P 500 index, doing a full transition from the dip area to multiple rip areas and hitting for the first time red bars in the last several days. And if this is your first time coming across the channel, this is 42 vision, which allows us to see the dips from the rips to the dips, and where the strength and weakness lies within the charts. And we also use our bull and bear indicators and inflow versus outflow as an extra layer of confirmation, which I'm going to pull up here and you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. And in today's video, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow indicator, which adds that extra layer of confirmation and gives us that edge within the volatility. So here we are with the SPY stock, the S&P 500 index, back under a bull indicator here at the 500 level after fighting support above the 497 level, canceling out that bear indicator from 506. And now for the first time, it's gotten a bear indicator since that bull indicator last Thursday. And here we are with a bear indicator at the 509.70 area. Definitely something to not ignore, as the first support of 507 was tested and it bounced right off of it. And it's going to be crucial to justify this move back up for inflows to follow and eventually a bull indicator to cancel this bear indicator to retest any higher resistance levels, right? So I will be watching this closely as things are slowing down at a critical resistance up here at the 510 level, right? You could see that there. That's where things tried to bounce back up after having a continuous downtrend, right, for several days and weeks. And it went all the way back up to 515 and then rejected sharply to hit the lows here of 494, right? And here we have, in the bigger picture, a staircase effect forming, but first bear indicator that pops up in the last 3 days. And we also have a bear indicator popping up here on the QQQ after a bull indicator getting canceled from 421 with a bear indicator up here at the 432 level. So definitely something to not ignore here on the QQQ. It wasn't just the SPY, but both of these have gone bear indicators, while Tesla is gaining strength here. Another bull indicator at 168 and hitting up here nearly almost 200 at highs up here of 199. Apple as well, full strength there. Bull indicator at 169, hitting highs up here and testing key resistance levels of 175. And then you have Netflix here consolidating, even though it's under a bear indicator at 562. It's going to be crucial here as it's trying to come back up if it breaks through it for inflows and a possible bull indicator to push upwards. So I will be watching that going into tomorrow. So we have the QQQ and the SPY under bear indicators, but individual stocks are consolidating, and if not, under bull indicators and pushing up higher. Now, here we are with the SPY on the 30-minute under a bear indicator, but when we go to the 1 hour, we could see the full transition here still from the dip area to multiple rip areas of bright green bars, and that bull indicator in the bigger picture still holding strong from the 500 level. So definitely something to not ignore here, and it broke through the resistance of 507, went towards 510, and now it's fighting here to stay above it. So we're going to take a look here in just a moment at the inflow versus outflows and what key levels I would watch. But when we zoom into the volatility of the 15-minute, we could see the chop here, how quickly things fell, but quickly that bear indicator from up here at the 509.50 area, it got canceled and a bull indicator popped up at 509, starting that staircase effect here in the volatility again, coming to retest where it rejected multiple times. So I will be watching this for the rest of the after hours and going into tomorrow. Now, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflows and break down the key levels I would watch going into tomorrow. Here we are with the SPY stock, the S&P 500 index on the 30-minute, trying to fight and stay above the midpoint, but outflows dominated on that sharp drop, and quickly it got canceled with inflows crossing back over, right? Inflows are back above at 0.75 here and green, and it's going to be crucial to justify this move for these inflows to continue pushing up higher to retest key resistance levels, right? Because if it crosses back down, it can quickly start to test key support levels within these charts, and that's something I will be watching going into tomorrow. Now, when we zoom out and look at this from the 1 hour, we could see in the bigger picture why the chart hasn't completely collapsed, because these inflows continue to stay above the midpoint, and even though it's red, it's sitting at 0.90. So I will be watching if it could switch from red to green, pull away from the midpoint, and start to reflect even further strength here into these charts as inflows are still above in the bigger picture. And in this full transition, we've gone from the dip area to multiple bright green bars, and there's no bear indicator, right? It is dominated by a bull indicator. So I will be watching that the rest of these after hours and going into tomorrow. Now, on the 15-minute, we could see the zigzag and chop here within the volatility, but inflows ended up dominating in the second half of the day. And here it is in the after hours at 0.76 positive above inflows and green. And it's going to be crucial for it to stay above, because if it crosses down, it can quickly start to reflect that weakness into these charts, roll that weakness over into the 30-minute and 1 hour, and that's something I would not ignore, because the first support that'll be tested is 508, then below that comes 507 in that tight range, and if both of those get broken through and outflows cross over on the 30-minute and 15-minute and even the 1 hour, the next support I'll be watching is 505, and then comes the 503 level. Now, to the upside, it's going to be crucial and critical for these inflows to continue pushing upwards, hold that strength of this staircase effect here, and retest the highs of the day near the 510.50 area. And then above that, if that gets broken through, the next level will be 512, and then comes 515. So these are key levels I'll be watching to the upside and to the downside. The bull and bear indicators are going to be crucial, and the inflow versus outflows, I will be watching them closely as they're fighting to stay above on the 1 hour, the 30-minute, and the 15-minute here within the volatility, and they need to continue pushing up away from the midpoint. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.